Thank you. I'm going to thank Senator Phillips Hill for hosting this. This has been a conversation we've been having for a long time, and it's overdue for this type of a public hearing. And thank you, Senator Argo, for leading the charge with our work group. I think we're making some headway. I mean, the biggest point that we really need to make when we're communicating is this is a tax shift. So if it's an elimination plan, whatever the plan is, it is a tax shift. We still have to come up with those dollars. So some of the plans that are out there that are a dollar for dollar giving back to those communities gives me pause, because we're where we're at in York County and some of the other counties because we get a different share than the rest of the state. We do not get our fair share of money back from the Commonwealth, so the taxpayers pick that up on their property tax. It's a very regressive tax. We all know that. I don't have to go back over that again. But there's also the burden on the economy. So when we talk about that, Pennsylvania ranks 29th in the country for economic growth. 29th. So everybody is seeing we are doing as well as we are in spite of Pennsylvania's tax burden. And we have a heavy tax burdens on our businesses. And people like to think, oh, these big businesses, they can afford it. Let's just give it to the homeowners. It all trickles down. So when you're talking about your workforce, when you're talking about expansion, when you're talking about there's a housing shortage, these property taxes play a role on it, and it's a compounded effect on our economy. We have to address this comprehensively. The last thing I will say, I'll vote for almost anything for the sake of progress. We've got to do something. We can't afford to do nothing any longer. I'm with Senator Scavello on that. But we do need to give some kind of a relief, and we need to give some kind of a security. Taking somebody's property is frankly unconstitutional. I'm working in the House, and then I'll get a partner bill in the Senate on a bill that would not allow governments to confiscate somebody's primary dwelling for the failure to pay property taxes. They could place a lien, but they can't take your home. Thank you.